Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna be talking about my story when I got pregnant at 14. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe down below so you can get notifications of when I upload new videos. Okay, so when I was 14, I was a freshman in high school. I talked to my mom a lot. I had sisters. I only had one older sister, the rest were little. I never really got along with my older sister, so she never talked to me about life decisions, things that happened. So I really didn't know anything. My mom was just always too busy to talk to me. She was always working. So I was technically on my own. First day that I found out I was pregnant, I went to school. I was vomiting like for a whole week, but I didn't think anything was going on because I didn't know any signs. One of my friends seen me throwing up and she asked me, she was one of my close friends, asked me, "Hey, are you pregnant?" I told her, "No, I'm not pregnant. Why would I be pregnant?" Went to Planned Parenthood because it was across the street from my school. I went to go get a test, a pregnancy test. Came out and they told me, they were like, "Okay, yeah, you're positive, you're pregnant. You're about 5 weeks." I was like, "Oh, okay." Well, I didn't know anything. I didn't know 5 weeks was a little bit. I didn't know 5 weeks was a lot. How I said, I didn't know about any of this. It was just a bad, something that happened at the wrong time. I was scared to tell my mom at first, but I can't hold something hiding for so long. It took me about a whole day just to tell my mom. And then the next day, I went up to my mom and I told her, "Mom, I'm pregnant." She told me right away, "How did this happen? Where were you? I never let you go anywhere. How did this happen?" I told her, "You know how you'd let me go to my friend's house? Well, I was with my boyfriend." She told me, "Why didn't you protect yourself?" I told her, "Mom, you'd never told me about protection." And she just stayed quiet and she realized that she really didn't talk to me about any of this stuff. And right away, I was thinking of abortion. Right away abortion. I didn't want to ruin my life. I didn't want to have kids at a young age. So we were thinking about abortion. Well, my mom told me right away she was against abortion. She told me, "Just because you did wrong doesn't mean the baby has to pay for it." I told her, "Okay, let's do adoption." She said, "No, it's going to be your first child. Once you go through all that pain, you're not going to want to give the baby away." She said, "Have the baby. I'll help you out. I'll be supportive." So right when she told me that, my mom's a really good person, so she helps me out a lot more. But I was scared of going to school pregnant. I didn't want my friends to find out because I didn't plan for it to be like this. Like, I had a whole life ahead of me. I liked going to parties. I liked, doing a lot of things. My mom supported me. My family found out. They were all supportive. So once it came down to school, I always wore big clothes so no one really found out. Only my close friends, and they kept it a secret. So I never really had a problem at school either. When I was giving birth, I did stop going to school because they put me on bed rest. So once I gave birth and I met my baby, my mom was right. My birth was really easy, the first one. I have 3 kids, so the last 2 was just crazy. I didn't want to keep doing like little mistakes that was gonna keep changing my life. So I decided to take responsibility in my life. Yeah, a lot of people say, "Oh, you got pregnant at 14, you're crazy, you're weird, this, that." It was a decision. It wasn't a decision, but it was a mistake that happened, and I couldn't do anything to take it away. I was responsible enough to take care of my own baby. When I had my baby and I first met her, I didn't know how to react. Seeing a baby that was actually mine, that was inside of me, it felt so weird, but it felt so good. Little by little, I started loving her and finally getting used to the fact that it was my actual baby. Well, my baby was about a month, and I was getting support from everywhere, from his family, from my family, and we were raising the baby right. The dad, I didn't stay with him. He was a gangbanger or gang-related, whatever. And I didn't want that for me or my baby. Think about having a future with him. It just happened. And he got locked up. He got in jail for drugs and stuff like that. So I left him right away and I told him, "You can have your half share, I'll have my half share of the baby, and we could do this right." We agreed to it, and right away I was just on my own for a little bit. I had the support of my family for my kids. Wrong that I did in my life, and it changed my life forever. But I love my kids. I've always wanted a big family, just not at a young age. But now that I have my family, I can focus on them right now, and just be thankful. What am I gonna win off of just stressing out? Why did I have kids at a young age? It happened. I can't do anything about it, and just enjoy my kids. And yeah, that's my story, technically, how my life went. Today, I'm 18. I have my 2 kids. We have our own apartment. I'm not telling you guys that have kids at a young age, don't do it. If anything, wait. I wish I could have waited. I didn't get to go to my prom. I didn't get to enjoy a lot of things. I didn't get to enjoy a lot of things that high school students did. Just don't have kids at a young age. It was my mistake. If you do end up having a kid at a young age, don't think about abortion. Like, I'm no one to tell you to not have abortion, but think about it. It was your mistake, not the baby's. Why should their life be less valuable than yours? Give them a life. If you don't love them, think of adoption or ask your parents to help you out. But it's not their fault. Why do you have to take their life away? And just love those kids. They're your babies. At the end of the day, you don't need to be with the father. Just be in a healthy relationship with them, either if it's friends or it's boyfriend and girlfriend. Think about it for your kid. Your kid is your number 1 priority in your life, and you have to look out for them because you're the one at the end of the day there for them, and no one else is gonna love them like you do. So this was my story, and thank you so much for you guys for tuning in and watching. I appreciate all my subscribers and all the supporters that watch my videos, and thank you so much. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.